Hey Aquarius, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your third week of February pick a card reading. If it doesn't all resonate, that's alright, that's normal. This is a general reading. I offer personal readings through email and my Etsy page where you can find those and even design your own. That's linked below. But if anything does resonate, it's hitting home for you, or it feels like it's going to help you move forward, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know. Go ahead and share if you feel like it's going to help someone else. And then also please subscribe, because I have these, they come out every week, and sometimes I like to refer back, and so it helps if you're subscribing and following along. So I'm using Flower Therapy and Tarot of the Magical Forest. There are stacked 1, 2, 3. They're timestamped below, so you can skip ahead. But we're talking about your monthly energy, which is the Ten of Swords, being totally done, especially with a thought cycle that isn't serving you. And this week is about affection. And in this card specifically, it's about self-affection, because it says, love yourself. You are the ultimate act of creation, fashioned by the hands of a divine artist. So these cards came out, this one in your 2020 annual and this one in your February monthly. And so if you do like to see me shuffle on camera and talk more about what these mean, those videos are linked below so you can watch those. So let's get started, Aquarius. Stack 1, you have the Sun in reverse, Ten of Swords, double confirmation right there, and Trust, Carnation. It says you can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. So the Ten of Swords showing up double like that is confirmation that your struggles are coming to an end. That's the main point I'm hearing here with Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. That is, something is really, it is about to be over, and I think you are about to experience relief soon. The Sun in reverse does talk about, I'm feeling it's like the darkest before the dawn. It's the dead of night, where the sun, you're on the part of the earth where the sun is on the exact opposite side. And so the sun is there, the sun is shining, and you just can't see it. But like the predictability of the sunrise and sunset every day, there's a call here, there's a reassurance here that it is coming up like it always does, and that there's an ebb and flow, and there's a cyclic nature to what you're going through. So there, the end implies a beginning, and that's just, it can only be that way. It's not possible that things must keep turning, and it must always, the end must always imply a beginning. It's like the two sides of a coin. You can't have one without the other. And so can you trust the ending that you're going through, as painful as it might be right now? That can you trust in that new beginning with the same security and trust that you trust that the sun's going to come up at night, that you don't have any actual true fear that it won't come up tomorrow. You know it will, and you have to know just the same that this new beginning is going to happen. Yeah. Stack 2. Seven of Swords, King of Wands, and First Step, Hydrangea. I love pink hydrangeas. Not the purple ones so much. Breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easy to take the first step. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords, you're working with partial information, like a Sudoku puzzle. You have bits and pieces, and this Ten of Swords, it's kind of showing that this King of Wands might be trying to operate with a bigger picture that isn't available and isn't present. And so there can be overwhelm, and with the Ten of Swords and overwhelm, I'm feeling like the way that you might have so much to do that you just do nothing. You don't know where. It's this log jam, and so you don't know how to act and behave, because you're trying to act and see and behave, operate on this bigger picture that just isn't there. And so like the Sudoku puzzle, your energy would be better spent filling in just the next blank, the next easiest thing, and filling in the picture piece by piece. And if you can narrow your focus to only what's in front of you in the moment and break that down into those teeny tiny little bites, you can move forward, because the information that you need to make grander action than that isn't available. You don't have it. And so you are going to have to fill in those blanks and find that information and kind of build the path that ends in front of you as you go. It has not been laid, and so you've got the bricks and you just have to lay it down so that you can move forward yourself. Stack 3, King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, peer pressure, primrose, and it says, don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. And the King of Cups, it's showing you being your own emotional rock and returning to emotional center and having a stable emotional core. An eye of the storm within yourself. And so the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like it's talking about kind of throwing off, no longer, we have 3 of Pentacles in peer pressure, which is interesting because it's talking about no longer trying to live up to what other people expect you to be and trying to conform to what other people want you to do for them, how others expect you to fit in, whether you do or not, and expect you to change yourself and mold yourself to meet their expectations. And this Ten of Swords is being my Dunzo card, is where you're like, I'm done doing that, and I'm going to prioritize my self-care and maintain my center and do what works for you. All right, that's what I'm getting. Talk to you in a week. Thank you.